some people may know that one of my brothers is a agent, and way back when he was an agent for Donald Trump, and he maintained communication with Trump. And he said, if you're going to do something on healthcare, you got to consult with my brother Zeke. He told me that he did this, and I was like, yeah, I'm not getting a call. It's like no chance, because as you point out, I am pretty well known for certain political views. Plus, I worked in the Obama White House, and I had a role in the Affordable Care Act enactment. I commute between Washington and Philadelphia, and I was on a train, and my phone rings, and at the top it says unknown. And that usually means one of two things. It's a reporter or it's the White House. I don't know that I get unknown from any other group. And so I pick it up. I usually ride in the quiet car, even though I'm pretty loud, just so I can concentrate.
That's true.
The voice on the phone says, I leave the car. The voice on the phone says, this is Donald Trump's office. The president-elect would like to speak with you. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. If anyone's a regular rider of the Amtrak, the only place you can get a modicum of quiet to hold a very high-level discussion with the president-elect is the toilet. So I go into the toilet, lock the door, and proceed to have a conversation with the president-elect.
And you went to Trump Tower to have a kind of conversation.
Well, he said, well, we started talking, and I said, well, there are a lot of things you could do on healthcare that would be quite positive. And I mentioned, cutting drug costs, because I knew he was interested in that, and that would probably be a priority of his. And he said, well, when we get sworn in and we start the new administration, we'll have you down. And I said, well, Mr. President, I'm just a little worried. The congressional Republicans will be sworn in about 3 weeks before you get sworn in, and they vowed to repeal Obamacare, and they might hamstring and handcuff you before you even take the oath of office. We should probably meet earlier. And he said, okay, I'll have my office call you and we'll arrange something. And in fact, he did arrange, and I was down there in early to mid-December. And the major purpose of that meeting, as far as I was concerned, were two. One was to get him to say there was going to be no repeal without a replacement plan, and to forestall a sort of immediate repeal by the Republicans and Paul Ryan without there being a replacement plan. Because they didn't have a replacement plan. They still don't have a replacement plan.